Another piece of great Setons gameplay coming your way. You got Mega in the middle of Cybern. Gonna see some interesting things from him. He's gonna be taking on HB Berghain. Pretty good players. It's gonna be UEF versus Megatron. Berghain's team, you got Killer 652, a very good player overall. Wet Lettuce, Seraphim on the side, and Mechfly. So a very good team for Berghain. Mega's team is probably even better. We got Mize, a very good air player. Lappen is also a very good player on rocks, most likely going to win. And of course Hawk has Cybern, also a great player. And let's check out what Mega does in the middle. So you can see he runs up with an NG, a couple Mantis, and another NG, two NGs. ACU versus Berghain is all alone. So Mega's got radar coverage, so he knows exactly what's going on. He did come a little later than Berghain, and you can see the plan for Berghain was start a PD, but that's not going to work. So you can see the Mantis here completely avoided the ACU as well as the NG. You can see Mega avoiding the ACU with the NGs. He actually pushes this NG behind the Mantis. So a very nice move. And now you can see the really nice micro from Mega, always having this radar in front of his Mantis so he can take out all the easy targets. You can see in the distance Lappen is going to take his island with the transport. You see a bomber coming in from Mechfly, so he will try to challenge for the island. So Mega is still creeping in with his Mantis, which have not been found out yet, and this NG from Mega is actually away on the other side. Mega was actually able to save his other NG as well, so very good play overall. Let's see what happens on the island for Lappen. He does the right thing. He splits up his NGs and already got a factory, and it's not clear whether or not Mechfly will try to bomb, and he does. Pretty effective bomb, but that NG that he separated plus the factory will win the island for Lappen. You see some bombers coming in from Hokuto. Not clear what he's going to bomb. Hokuto does some very good bombing with his bomber, 5 bombs. Pretty good T1 air fight. He's basically dominating it and taking out NGs. Even more kills, so 6 kills for that T1 bomber, a very good bomber. In middle we basically have a stalemate. Berghain's not doing anything, and Mega just got an upgrade which looks like most likely the gun. Oh, he's gonna get yet another, most likely stealth and gun, and you can see he's not building ground at all. If there was any scouting, Berghain could be pushing, but Mega basically builds a wall, and instead of building ground, he builds a naval factory. You can see he uses transports to get his NGs over here, his build power. Lappen's being bombed by some of Mechfly's bombers, so 3 kills on this T1 bomber, 5 kills. Surprising that these T1 interceptors don't come in and take care of this problem, and now they finally do. Mega begins moving in with his ACU upgrade, so it's a Cybern ACU with a gun and stealth, so it's a pretty good weapon early on. You see Berghain running away with his T1, and then on the far side there you see a whole bunch of T1 Navy as well as bombers coming in from Hawk. He's going to try to keep Wet Lettuce out of the water. Probably going to be a pretty difficult task, but he's got both naval as well as air units to do this. Looks like he has pretty good T1 air domination, but Lettuce has built some Tech 1 anti-air defenses which are pretty effective. See Mechfly sitting at 8 kills. He's pushing Berghain pretty far back. In terms of naval, this is 9th minute. He's already got a stealth a Tech 3 sonar from Cybern as well as a cruiser. So this unit here can move, has a really large sonar range plus has stealth. It appears that Hokuto is going to be successful in keeping Wet Lettuce out of the water. This right here would be a great spot to put a bomb in if Hokuto could get rid of all these. There's some torpedo launchers and anti-air. Now Wet Lettuce solves this problem by just transporting some units over. You can see multiple transports here. He's going to build his navy in this area. Hokuto seems to have found out, but he might not challenge. Now you will. On the other side, you see Mega pushing really far with his single ACU. He's doing very good things with his Navy. He's got 3 units. He's got a stealth sub to help the cruiser against frigates. T1 Navy cannot shoot back at this sub. And he's got anti-air with his cruiser plus bombardment of ground. So 3 very well chosen units. What Lettuce's attempt to rebuild the Navy has run into some trouble. You see a number of frigates here taking out NGs. NGs is the best target here. If you can kill all the build power, you can kill the rest later. 2 cruisers now from Mega. He's giving a lot of help to Lappen here, who's got a pretty good T1 Navy. He's going to be pushing through on Mechfly's factories. We can see an ASF fight that Mize is completely dominating over Killer. We can see that this attempt by Lettuce has basically failed. Not clear what Berghain's doing. He's just probably going to build up a defense. Not much he can do besides that, but he will have to deal with 2 different navies from both sides. You can see here Mega just sneaking along the coast. And it seems like Wet Lettuce is not happy with his keyboard, which is alright. It looks like maybe Mega is found out now, but he's got a nice gun in his ACU. This right here is either crazy or shows a very big lack of respect from Megatron to Berghain. He's actually moved in all the way past Berghain's base, and this is probably why stealth is such a nice upgrade. See the ACU taking on T2 as well as T1 units. Now moves into the water, which has been secured by his navy as well as Lappen's navy. See a T2 destroyer from Mechfly, but that's really the only unit that has any kind of chance. Mize is also dominating his air game. It's total domination by the top team, but they did it with pretty good style. You can see Killer's air production here. This is exactly what you want to see. Whole bunch of NGs around Air Factory. However, above that he's got a bunch of Mize's Air Force which kill these ASF, which come out one by one. So the solution to this for Killer is to build T3AA ground AA. That's not a solution that's going to get you too far though. You can see naval domination from Hokuto. He's not killing off Lettuce's mass extractors. Mega's still sitting in the water, most likely getting an upgrade, something like T2 ground, T2 engineering. So getting rid of gun and getting engineering instead. That's just a guess on my part. And you can see a pretty large navy coming in from Lappen, as well as a lot of T2 bombers. Most likely just gonna snipe a bunch of mass extractors, go after the economy. Pretty big overkill here. You can see Berghain here. We are looking at his view. He's upgrading a T2 mass extractor. He is at negative 250 mass with no mass in storage, which means this mass extractor should be producing +9 mass for him. Is actually not working. So if he did this for about a minute, he's losing about 1,000 mass. That's why he should get the bug fix. You can see what Lettuce has just put himself on a transport. Curious to see what he does. So you can see he's just going along the edge.